To make your first $1 million, there's really only two things that you need to do. Unfortunately, most people do these two things in the wrong order, which is why they stay broke. Now, I'm going to show you how to do them in the right order with some tangible real-life examples so that you can start doing this today. And by the way, I'm Mel. I have nothing to sell you. I just like helping people be abundant. Now, both of these things have to do with one word, and that word is maximization. And the two things are time and money. Let me explain. You're at the beginning of your money journey, then you don't want to be maximizing your money because you have very little money. So even if you make 10x or 100x, it's still just very little money. The goal at the beginning of your journey is to maximize the time you have spending on money-making endeavors. In other words, you need to make the most amount of money in the least amount of time, and here's how to do it. First, we need to get you away from the perceived security of a guaranteed paycheck. Reason being is it because you're trading time for money and you're never going to get anywhere with that. Your time for money, but trading your time for value. In other words, you're doing sales. People who do sales make the most amount of money in any organization, almost as much as the owner does. But from being a social worker to a realtor, I moved from making $3,000 to $30,000 a month in just a few months this way. Once you've maximized your time making money, then you can start maximizing how much that money makes for you. You can set aside $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month, and that's when your money starts working for you. What matters is when you step into number two, you obsessively think about how to invest that money and you become an expert in whatever you invest in. Step one, increase your income. Step two, make your money work for you. That's how you make your first $1 million, but most people get them in the wrong order and they never get there. Hit the like and follow button and I'll see you on the next one.